All right, here we go. The next to the last day of building the smart wood shop. Well, actually the smart wood shop is built. Well, of course, there'll be some adjustments and changes and additions over time, always trying to perfect it and make it a little bit better, a little bit more efficient, and a little bit more lean. But I'm gonna start this day by loading the trailer. This is something I have been looking forward to get organized again, to become efficient again. So I start by loading the things that are kind of the most in my way. You know, I loaded the nose cabinet, which was all vacuum related. And then here I'm taking off the stops of all of the bins so that I can adjust the cubby sizes as I load tools. And now the next thing, the clamps, they are in my way. Every time I go to grab something, there's a clamp there. So I started by putting it in the lower drawer, and then if you could see it, a little light bulb came in on my head, and I realized there'd be a better use for that lower drawer. So I moved the long clamps. These are the ones that won't fit in the rafters very well. So I get them loaded up, and that drawer will be used for a lot of other things, and the long clamps will be sort of buried, various kind of specialty clamps. And then I began doing all the clamps that I put in the rafters, just like I did with the awesome rolling toolbox. And there Chris shows up to do a little time lapse. She's been doing these time lapses for Instagram. They've been very popular, got over 30,000 subscribers. What you don't see, I've cut these videos before I sped them up. I cut a lot out, a lot of standing there scratching my head and thinking, and where do I put this, where do I put that? I want to make it so that they're all together, all the same kind of clamps, put in a way that the ones I use the most are the most accessible. My number one clamp, number one by a long shot, are those quick clamps from Festool, and I got those put in a place all together. I think I got about 10 of them, and if I'm going to grab a clamp, those are going to be the first 10 that I use before I start digging into the others. But I'm just, making it organized, making it neat. I want it to look good, so I feel good when I walk in and use the trailer, and it just encourages me to do the work that I want to do and to do a better job at it. And then I've got a bunch of clamps that are kind of specialty that won't fit in the rafters, and so they go in little bins, and of course they're going to go in the clamp drawer. And you can see how it's even evolved since you saw me load it before. I've moved them around and made some adjustments, and ended up finding these two bins to keep similar kind of clamps or accessories to clamps, sort of organized, and so they're easy to get to. If you like following along with building the smart wood shop, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know when I drop another video. Again, there's only one more coming after this one, but there'll be lots of videos that show how I use it and how I modify it, and I'm sure I'll be moving things around and taking things out and putting things in a different location. I have all my bicycle tools in there at this time. If you've seen my deep dive woodshop tour, you'll know that. They're probably going to come out and go in a storage bin and open up the space for some new tools that I got that I'm going to be showing you guys. If you want a set of awesome rolling toolbox plans, you can find a link right here in the video, and also the workbench plans. If you want to support the channel, you can use my link to the Amazon store, and they'll give you your regular price and share a little bit with us to support the channel. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a great day.